Everybody, hi. Can everybody hear me? I checked my mic and I don't know if it's on the fritz or not. Am I loud and clear? Let me know. Hi, everybody. Look at all the people coming in. That's great. Um, Maddie said, asked me to put the poll up in Psychic Fix's Facebook page. So you can find that in the description there, okay? And oh, good. Thank you, Yasmin. I'm glad you can hear me okay. So, anyway, so we have a poll, and I don't know what it is, a matter of fact. So, usually Maddie tells me what it is. So I know he's around and he'll be here any minute because we just talked. We just texted. So, how are you guys? Did anybody see me on the Matt Barron show, Paranormal Consultant podcast yesterday? I put out a really fast when I was in the green room, at the, sitting in the back waiting to go on live. I connected you guys really fast on YouTube and Facebook so you could watch. So that was a lot of fun being on a show. We just talked and laughed, and it was just kind of crazy that he had known we know the same people, and that was just amazing. I was like, we started talking and we knew the same people. So we had a lot of great stories about the ghosts of San Diego, and he also wanted me to come on for a part 2, so I want to do that. So how's everybody? So we've got hot days here. Hope everybody's staying cool. And we are having Fluid Friday. So what's in your cup? I saw coffee for somebody. So what are you drinking? For me, it's water, just water. And right now I just had decaf coffee. So water. So anyway, Brienne, to get a reading, you just post a request in the comments. Okay, so let's just go over our before Maddie gets here, we'll go over our little rules. So, of course, I don't remember all of them. Milkshake. Carlos has a milkshake. That sounds good. Okay, so you have to be 18 or older to get a reading. Readings are for entertainment only, no health, no legal. And we also, under health, include no pregnancy questions, please. If you have a question about a person, don't put their name in. I won't put you up there on the screen. Neither will Maddie. Just put the energy of the person, a he, a she, a relative, person of interest, an ex, something like that. Don't put their name in, okay? Aloha Pala. So anyway, what else am I missing? We randomly select. We also have, we ask, pretty please, if you could go to Matty Tarot on YouTube and subscribe to his channel, that would be really great. And we're building up his viewership there. If you want to do it for Psychic Fixes or Facebook Psychic Fixes, go ahead. You are watching a broadcast right now. In order for it to expand and grow our shows, we ask that you like or heart or whatever you want the broadcast right everywhere, right where you're watching. Just give us a little like. That would be wonderful. Okay, you guys, did I miss anything? Oh, these are free readings. Matty Tarot, I believe that everybody should get a reading no matter if they have money or not. We want to make sure it's affordable to all, which is free. If you feel you want to tip Matty or I, our links are scrolling on the scroll bar and also live links in the description. So, okay. You can go ahead and post your requests and comments, and I'll be selecting someone to do. How we do our readings is we go back and forth. I'll do one, Maddie does one, and back and forth like that. If you want a yes, no, if you have a yes, no question, just say yes, no, and then post your question, okay? And Maddie will get out the pendulum and he will check it to make sure it's correct in the yes no by giving it he usually says, am I Debbie Duncan? And it says no. Thank goodness. So yes, no, put yes, no, put the question. And there he is. Yay. I
Hey.
hit the applause button. Okay. I'm going to
Happy
change this.
Fluid Friday.
Fluid Friday. I have water.
I also have water. What's in your cup, you guys? What's in your cup?
So I put a private message on for you or on
Okay.
your, if you could check that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, like Tammy put, she wants a 3-month reading. I can look at that. July, August, September. I can look at a particular month if you want. And then also, we can do a general question. You can say, I want a general reading, or I want on a particular subject or a question. Okay. And now we get a lot when we start going and we get a huge readership. It's hard for us to scroll up all the time. So repost if we didn't get to you. Repost your request. Again, we just randomly select them, but put them down one more time so we can see it. Okay.
And
And
Debbie, I don't see your private message.
oh, okay. I did a text to you too.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on 1 second.
All right. Okay. What I'm asking him is I have to get out early. I guess I should have just told him.
No, that's okay. Yeah, you can leave. You can leave 5 minutes. You can leave early.
Okay.
However early you
Okay.
need to. I'll
Okay.
finish the show. Anyway,
Okay.
so happy Fluid Friday. Thank you everybody for joining us for free psychic readings. Let us know what's in your cup. I'm gonna go through and look. And then also at the top of the description, it says participate in our Friday Feuds poll. So please make your way there. At the top of the description, there's a link. We have the Friday Feuds poll, and I'm getting to it right now. We're gonna take a look. What's today's question? Okay. All right, here's today's question, you guys. So, you have a time machine. It works, and there's no side effects, nothing, none of that. Okay. It's a fully working time machine. You can travel back in time to alter a significant event in history. This is going to pertain more to the Western hemisphere of the world. So I do apologize in advance. These may not be as significant to people that do not live in the United States. But if you could travel back in time to alter a significant event in history, which would you choose? Prevent JFK's assassination. Prevent the COVID-19 pandemic. That one's global, so that one. Prevent the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Prevent Hitler from rising to power. Or prevent the Native American genocide. Or I would not alter history. I believe everything is as it should be. It's dangerous to alter history. You don't know what could happen, the consequences, all that. There's an option there if you would not alter anything as well.
Hitler.
You would stop Hitler?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the most lives I think that would have been lost on that list. So taking him down. Paula, let me tell you, Paula.
That's an
gonna
easy
do your
choice. I
reading.
will say that, but also I just think I think people obviously will have different opinions because, like,
Of course.
for example, if you're Native American, you might choose.
I'm Native American. I'm Yaqui.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, but like, yeah, I mean, it just depends which I guess which one affected you more or what you think. And also, I like to think about the like option, like what could have happened instead. Like, what if it's not? What if a worse outcome happened because one of these things didn't happen? Like, have you ever seen or read the book by Stephen King, 11? I think it's 11/22/63. It's about the JFK assassination. I won't give any spoilers, but plot twist. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm looking down to see, what was there was more horrors during that time in what the scientists did, and the killing of children and all of that. And so I would go with that no matter what, and hope for the best. It's a roll of the dice what changes, but I can't even fathom that there'd be somebody that would be worse than him. So
Worse than Hitler? Well, there was
at the if he was assassinated, that
oh,
would come to power in Germany.
oh, well, yeah, not in Germany, but I mean like Stalin. What is it? Stalin like was even worse. Oh gosh.
Well,
That's just insane
I
to
do
me. Like
Hitler.
people who are like dictators, like how do you even just facilitate that much death and just be like la di da with your on with your day? Like
Yeah, they're
they're heartless, they're evil, they're just evil.
yeah, yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, make your choice, you guys. How would you alter history, or you would not alter history? And if whatever your choice is, maybe put in the live chat why you chose that and what you think would change if that event were to be prevented. Put that in the live chat. Okay. All right.
I'm going to just mute myself for a minute, and so I can grab cards for Paula, and you can tell everybody what you're going to use tonight.
Okay. So tonight it's Fluid Friday. I've got my Prism Oracle, obviously. I was going to use the Tarot de Luz, which is this lovely pink pastel deck I have. I just love the illustrations. It's like a mini deck, so it's easy to be handled. And the illustrations are all these like pastels, and they're very, very beautiful. It's very beautiful. And I just love pink. I love like a baby pink color. It's just comforting color. Um, And then I also was gonna dabble in the Rose Oracle a little bit. So this is the Rose Oracle by, let's see, Rebecca Campbell. Oh, and then I have my inner guidance messages, of course. We always use those. And the crystal cards. But yes, happy Friday, everybody. Let us know what's in your cup. Let's see what's in your guys' cups. Let's see. Let's see. You guys got good taste? Let's see. Jasmina says coffee. Or Yasmina says coffee. Alrighty. What's in your cup? Let us know. If you haven't put it in the comments, let us know what's in your cup. Let's see. Yasmina, you're the only one. You're the only one drinking something. It's Fluid Friday. Stay hydrated. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. We've got Yasmina says cold coffee. Tanya hikes water. Okay. Stay hydrated. Billy W. Mountain Dew here. Okay. Have you tried the new purple one? I haven't tried it yet, but Mountain Dew's always making these interesting flavors. So there's like a new purple one, I guess you can get. But Carlos, milkshake, always my favorite. Okay. Orange Fanta on ice, Mary Ann Ryan. Oh my gosh. You know what? I had a bad experience with orange soda. Have you ever had something come back up and then it just ruins it for you? You can't ever have it again. So like orange soda is just unfortunately paired in my memory with a sick
A
time
bad
I had.
experience.
Yeah, and I can't drink orange soda.
Did it come through your nose?
It came, yeah, it was bad. It came through
That's
my
the
nose.
worst.
I vomited, but like it came,
Yeah.
but like yeah,
Oh,
it was really bad, and
oh
I was
no.
very sick, and yeah, no, not cool.
Okay.
Um, let's see, what else are you guys drinking? Mm, 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 mm. All right, I don't see any more. Oh, ginger ale. Tammy's drinking ginger ale.
Mm.
And YouTube users drinking water. Good. Stay hydrated. Probiotic soda. Probiotic. What's the difference? I'm done. Oh, this is my husband. He weighed in on the poll.
Michael,
Yes.
hi.
He says he would not alter history. Our world isn't perfect, but everything is as it should be. Our creator makes no mistakes. All lost are simply back home. Blessings come in different ways, and we don't learn them all. Okay. All right. I appreciate everybody's opinion. Oh, and then Paula. Okay. Okay, Paula. Yep, tequila.
Some tequila. Can
Okay,
I?
Paula. I see you.
Okay, I'm going to put her that up. Okay, try to stay sober while I do your reading. Okay. All right. Paul, I don't think I've done a reading for you before. I'm unsure, but first four cards are going to be just kind of for you, telling me a little bit about you, energy crossing over the future, the past, and then I get to tell you the rest of the stuff. Now, the first card that comes in is one of not trusting what's ahead. I don't really trust what's ahead in my future. This represents you right now. When I see this, I sometimes, if I'm doing a long reading for someone, I'm going to tell you what's in your future. And also, it just means that you create your own reality. Just figure out what you want to come in. That's your goals. What do you want? What's in priority? Figure that stuff out. And then know that that's what's going to manifest and come in as reality for you. So I want you to make sure that you trust, okay? Crossing over you and temporary energy is a big card. It's the Hangman card. That's my card of destiny. It's also a card that means that coming in or just right over you right now is learning things that maybe from past lives, soul contracts, all this great stuff. But I see that you're a psychic. So I usually get this card when I'm talking to a professional psychic. In the past, it comes in meaning that you've been psychic all your life, and here you go. So this means you have great power. So when this comes in, there is something going on over you that you're meant to be, to do that kind of life lessons and things. So I get really, this is very important for you. So I feel like this may be coming up or something right now that has strong spiritual presence for you. Okay. In your future, I get a Queen of Cups, can be you or someone else. This is a compassionate woman. This is an intuitive woman. So we have psychic ability. One that somewhat would be a good mother. Sometimes this is mother energy. And also, it is of someone who's creative or even nurturing. So, a lot of times, this card denotes someone that is in the medical field or in the fine arts and things like that. So, I do have this person, either it's you or it's you in the future being that way, or it is actually a person that's coming in priority in your life. Past position again was the high priestess. That when it comes first or fourth, I'm talking to a psychic person. All right, it's showing me a lot on you, a lot of extra responsibility, a lot of burdens. I feel that there's something coming up as far as family comes in, or relationship, a wedding, or just a family party, a family reunion. There's something going on, okay, in the works there. But it's my happily ever after card. Pardon me. It shows me that you're going to go on a new path. Always make sure that you know where you're going on that path and you let your intuition guide you. All right. I feel like it's a great path, though. I do get a healing card or a short trip for you. I also have a new project for you, a new stream of money or a new job. I see that coming in, and I get really good news of money on this new endeavor, this project. Okay, so good news of money, and that's what I have for you. And thank you for coming to the show.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Okay, I've chosen. Oh, where'd she go? Brianne. Brianne Peterson. Okay. Brianne. What will my future boyfriend husband be like? Well, I'll tell you this. The next person you meet and have a relationship with is not going to be the one that is going to be like the one for you. Okay. So that doesn't mean you should like meet people and then as soon as you get into like start getting in a relationship with them and as soon as you hit that one, because there's always going to be something you don't like about a person, always, always, always. So that doesn't mean the moment that comes up and you're like, this kind of bothers me, or I don't really like that, and you're like, well, somebody already told me like this isn't going to be the one, so I'm just gonna like, don't do that. You should put your all in or don't have a relationship. If you're gonna have a relationship, but otherwise be upfront with people and tell them you're not looking to be serious. And people make their own decisions and make their own choices, and to each his own, but make sure you're communicating effectively and telling people exactly what it is that you're looking for, you're doing, because that's how people get hurt, is when the communication doesn't happen. So be careful there. But if you do get into a relationship, the next person, I don't see it being the one. And the reason is because you got a little bit more work to do, Brianne. You don't think, I'm just gonna say it, you don't think too highly of yourself, and that's issue that a lot of us struggle with. It definitely, even the people you think that would never struggle with that struggle with it. You know, um, Nearly everybody's insecure in some way. So in ways that you wouldn't like somebody. It's funny. My sister, she sometimes she'll just be like, oh my gosh, like my skin and this, that, and the other, and I'm just looking at her. I'm just like, I don't see anything you're saying. I don't see you that way at all. It's like you're I don't, like my sister's gorgeous, so like I'm just like, what are you talking about? This, that, and the other. Like, you're crazy. Are we looking at the same? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Or you see something else? We do see something else. We see our own insecurities, and so that's something we need to work on, each and every one of us, in our own way. But for you, it's got to do with you. When you get into this relationship and it feels right and good in the beginning, you're going to really hold on to it when it goes south, because you don't feel like it's going to come around again. You don't feel like that happens very often for you, and you don't feel like you don't want to let it go, and you want to hold on to the illusion of like the person that they were in the beginning. But the person that slowly comes out, that's the person they are. They're putting their best foot forward in the beginning, because that's what, I mean, naturally what people do. Here's how it's going to go down. You're going to meet this person. You're going to notice some toxic behavioral patterns that may not stick out to you right in the beginning, but this person's unbudging, and it's going to become a power struggle. You're going to try and seek balance. You're going to keep giving them new chances, new opportunities, and they're going to take advantage of that, unfortunately, Brienne. So I mean, you can save yourself a lot of heartbreak by just by when you see somebody, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Don't try and justify it. Don't try and come up with an excuse. Don't try and say, oh, this person did this like terrible thing that really hurt me, and like, oh, but it's because of this and da, da, da. We'll come up with our brains, our masterminds, at masking things for us and making up stories. So like, don't do that. When someone shows you who they are, believe them, okay? It looks like this person becomes unfaithful, but here's the good news. Here's the really good news. It's not going to be all bad. You got to go through it to get over it, right? You got to go through it. There's no way around this. There's no way around this experience in life, because the experience is what's going to bring you the knowledge and the wisdom in order to have the happiness that you do want. So it's inevitable. If you try to avoid it and run from it, it's only going to hurt that much more when it happens. So embrace it. Because experience is valuable, okay? But it looks like this person becomes unfaithful, unfortunately. You then go into this mode of like, I'm gonna really work on myself and look at and hone in and um you know work on making better decisions for myself and choosing myself. And that's when you meet your soulmate, this person who you have this soul contract with, who you have this um it's like it's your soulmate. And so the Six of Cups, this person's gonna feel like you've known them. You're gonna meet them, you're gonna be like, wow, it's like it's like I've known you before. It's like we've been reunited in some way, or like I feel like I've just known you so much longer than I actually do. And it's just going to be this deep value and appreciation for each other. And you'll know. Um, so this, and here's how you'll know, because you felt like this when you met the first person, but then when you meet this person, you're going to realize how empty that feeling actually was in that moment, and how it's nothing like how you're feeling about this second person. How you're going to say, oh, this is what it actually feels like. I thought that was intense. This is the real deal. Okay. So that's how you're going to know. That's going to be the marker of when you meet this person. This leads to abundance and happiness for you. Okay. There's something you need to release, and it's guilt. You need to release any guilt or any shame that you have for any past mistakes, or any sort of like anything that you hold yourself back with. You need to really, really understand that, you carrying around guilt is no use, because it's just like you can't want to be you can't want to enjoy life and have contentment and have happiness if you are constantly choosing to continue to punish yourself over past mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. You are a human, okay? You allow yourself the experience of being a human, and allow yourself the room and space to make mistakes, and forgive yourself and release guilt, okay? It's how you grow. And here's your final card. It's called Held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, and community. So you got the Held card in the Rose Oracle. Look how beautiful that is. The Held card means hold on. Held. Held. When times are turbulent, to keep ourselves steady, we need something to hold on to. When things are crumbling around us, we must find something we can count on that won't budge. Deep roots to hold us steady when the winds of change come blowing, a supportive community around us. When we leave home, we must find something to hold us. When our lover leaves, I already mentioned this, we must find something to hold us. When the job ends, we must find something to hold us. And when our parents die, we must find something to hold us. When we think there is nothing to hold us, it's an invitation to find new supportive ground. This is where we can discover the sureness of the soil, the holding of the roots, and reach out to our community for extra holding. We were never meant to grow on this earth alone. Sometimes life rips us from what we cling to the most. I was just talking about this. Or perhaps we cling to it for we can feel the cycles of change coming. Yet in the darkness of our longest, darkest night, we discover that it's in the empty spaces that we can be reached and held the most. It's in these that we discover a holding that we didn't know before. And we discover that what we thought was a tomb is actually a womb. You're being called to trust that the Great Mother has got you, to trust in the sureness of her soil, and to trust in the process of what is unfolding, and that you are not going through this alone. That's all I have for you this evening.
Oh, that was neat. Very, very nice. I'm going to do Tanya, general reading. There we go. Hi, Tanya. Okay. Let me tell you, this is the moment that Matty always loves. I'm going to put a sticker right here on your forehead. First card down shows me how multi-skilled you are, how capable you are. Not worried about you at all. You can do anything that you want. Absolutely. So there you get that capable sticker right there. Now, the crossing card is a woman, and it can be you or someone else, so somebody that's coming in. But let me tell you about this personality, how strong Queen of Swords is. I feel like this person has a justice theme of what's right and wrong. Big personality, intelligent, capable, can do anything really that she wants. A very much a lot of strength that she has. She'd be a leader. She's very compassionate. Maybe she champion causes. But I get this very strong personality. Can be you or someone else coming in. Very, very good person. In the future, you get a wish come true. Something you really, really want. You're manifesting. I really, really want this. You're going to get it. All right. Strength is in the past position. Again, this is a card of having strength and facing fears and all of that. And so I have it just in the past. I feel like a lot of strength there for you. Let's talk about money. I feel like you're going to find out there's good news of money, and I believe there's a new job for you out there. Okay. I see you going on a new path and being very positive about it. Just know where you're going. Okay. Watch where you're going. So, you have this great change. This is such a positive change for you, and they're telling me that great things are going to come for you, like good fortune from that positive change. Now I get a partnership for you. So I get harmony partnership. We have this partnership that comes in. And I'm your last card here, the ultimate outcome card, is a card of not seeing clearly and having a decision to make. Make sure that you connect to your guides or your higher power or the archangels and ask them for help in making this decision. So I feel like we're a little stuck there. But you have this great stuff in. Oh yeah, this is going to make money. Okay, I'm going to go do this. And also going on a new path and also the partnership. So very, very good. And that is what I have for you.
That was beautiful, Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
I am not ready. Hold on one second.
You were making a cracking noise, just to let you know.
Yeah, and so that's coming through on my speaker. Is that yours? Every time you talk, it's saying it's doing that.
It's cracking when I talk.
Yeah. Is it cracking when I talk?
Is it cracking when I talk?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Let me go adjust my settings.
Okay. Okay. Brianne Peterson, I saw your comment that said you were told you were. Wait, what it says? What it says? I was told growing up that I was ugly because I was dark skinned. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. That person's wrong. Whoever told you that. Your skin is beautiful, no matter what color. It literally doesn't matter. I think people are only mean like that because of something that they fear. And so when someone is fearful of, like, I mean, it could be a number of things, but I mean, there's I just want to say this. Why do people, why are the same people that are like support or promote colorism and, you know, say rude things about how dark somebody is, those are the same people that go and get spray tans to make their skin darker. So, like, it's just, anyway. Yeah, that person's totally incorrect in their opinion. Absolutely does not hold any weight. So I'm so sorry that if you ever at one point in your life believed them. But you are certainly not ugly because you are dark skinned. That the only way you could be ugly is if you're an ugly person inside. And you know what I mean? So because people can be really attractive and then, like, you meet them and then they're an ugly person inside and they become just like, oh gosh, it's just not even, I can't even stand you. Like, you know what I mean? So has that ever happened to you, Debbie? You've been attracted to someone and they're like an ugly person on the inside and you're like, oh, that's and you don't even see them the same anymore? Oh, your mic is still muted.
Oh, hi. I wasn't
Hi.
paying attention because I'm reading comments. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was saying, have you ever been, like, attracted to someone, just thought they were an attractive person, you know, not, I'm not saying like interested in a relationship or anything, but you just thought they were attractive, but then they were ugly on the inside, had an ugly
Oh, I
personality,
kissed frogs.
and you're just like, oh gosh, and you don't even see them the same after that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if my mic's okay.
Yeah, it's cracking again, so sorry.
Okay. I'll try
Okay.
again.
I am going to pick somebody. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. Marianne has a yes or no question. I will get to you, Marianne. Joof 007. Juff? I don't know. Please, I would like to know if my boyfriend and I will resolve our no contact tomorrow. Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay. So, Joof, I want you to answer a question for me.
Is this legal?
What?
A legal question?
No. No contact is like they've decided to not have any communication with each other. Like
Oh,
that's a
okay.
term people use when they're like they decide to take a break from each other.
Oh, I'm too
Yeah.
old, I guess. I'm not keeping up.
It's not like a no contact order.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
No.
What is this?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so, at least. I believe it's I believe you're referring to like a twin flame separation situation. Either way, Juve, if you're here, please let me know. Did you guys make an agreement to like go a month or a few months without contact and have a certain date to resolve it? So let me know. Because that's what I'm kind of thinking. Otherwise, I don't really understand what's coming out here, but I will figure it out. Let me just see. Are you here? Juf007, are you here? Please enter in the live chat. No, we just stopped talking. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this might mean, okay, do you continue to reach out to them? Or have you reached out to them? Or are you planning on reaching out to them tomorrow? That could be what's happening. Have you like not reached out for a while and you plan to? You're gonna send them a message tomorrow, maybe? Or let's see. Yes, I did text him. He left me on scene. Okay, gotcha. So it looks okay. This makes sense now. I just needed a little bit more context to make sense of what was coming out here. So it looks like tomorrow would have came around. Since you were left on red, you were going to send another message, or you were thinking about it. Maybe it was the anxiety was building, but it looks like this angers him, unfortunately, and it looks like there's like maybe like a little bit of a heated exchange, or maybe some like a rude like message or word is said, rude things are said. Because this person has a wall up, a big wall right now. They're going, hold on, and they're putting a big wall up. They are very defensive about something. And I don't see it's not because you're not good enough. It's not because you did something wrong. It's not because of anything that it's not an issue on your end whatsoever. It is this person has a how do you say? This person has a negative relationship to their own vulnerability. They do not have a good relationship with their own soft side or vulnerability, and so they get they have these moments where because I you guys got close, right? And you had these moments where it was very you're vulnerable, you're intimate, and you had it you like you shared something, but then this person goes on the next day to feel very, very guilty and down. And no, not guilty, shameful. I'm sorry, shameful about that. they get this overwhelming sense of shame, like they were weak, like they've like it almost grosses them out. Not you, but the fact that they let themselves get so soft or whatever, or like it's really messed up. It's weird. It's not weird. It's actually really common. A lot of people have this, but it's totally just a way of the way they were raised. They never had a safe space to be um emotional, if you will. And the brain doesn't really know any difference between like what actual context is happening. It just knows feeling. It just knows emotion. So like the body and the brain are reacting like to the emotions coming through, and our mind has these associations. And so if something, so like two similar situations that two totally different situations that evoke the same emotions out of you, you know, will your mind kind of registers it the same. It's the reason why you can it's the reason why you start, like there may not be, I don't know an example to say, but like it's the reason why you can start to like have anxiety over something that's not actually happening, but because you see little context clues, and your brain starts to go, hold on, I've seen this before, and it goes into its little filing cabinet, and it's like, wait, hold on, wait, I've seen this before, and it pulls out the filing cabinet, and it's like, see, yep, they're cheating. We felt this before. I'm not saying that's what's happening with you guys, but like you get what I'm saying? Like our brain does that. So that's kind of what his brain does with anything that becomes too close, personal, vulnerable, intimate. They go into this space where they're like, I got to protect myself. I got to put a wall up. This is not a safe space. But they're not really cognizantly aware that they're doing this. They just kind of they write it off as other things. So there's this thing they do. It's called flaw finding. They and your boyfriend partakes in this. The brain's way to protect him is to find everything that's wrong. And that's how he justifies, this is not a safe space. I need to, move away from here. But so like, da da da. And he'll find all the flaws and be like, it's not right for me. And that's kind of how he comforts himself. He's like, it's not right for me anyway, because like all these things are wrong. And so he subconsciously is flaw finding to protect himself against old wounds. But it has nothing to do with you. But that doesn't leave you feeling any better, obviously, because it still hurts. And I just don't see this. I don't see this really going anywhere. This person's not ready. They have a lot of things they need to work on. It doesn't mean you still can't be friends with them, but I would highly advise against it, because if you have feelings for someone, you don't torture yourself by um, accepting less than what you want from a relationship with them, because that's just a way to torture yourself. You kind of know that this is, you kind of been know this. Maybe you didn't know exactly all the details, but you kind of had a feeling. Because I have a psychic message, high priestess here. Your intuition's been telling you that this is not how it's supposed to go. This is not how it's supposed to feel. Um, you just got to find the strength to choose you. And it does look like a new romantic situation comes into your life through a place of business or work or collaboration. So what you don't see coming: strength, courage, um, confidence, and then Three of Pentacles, collaboration, maybe in the workplace. And then this is where the Hierophant. This is a higher commitment that comes to you in a new romantic relationship. Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm going to pull a few Prism Oracle cards with you. Yeah, it does look. I would kind of just part ways with this person, because they're not ready. They're not ready. Don't wait around for someone who's not ready. It only will hurt you, and it has nothing. Again, it has nothing to do with you. They do like you. They do like you. Everything they said was true. They feel that way, but they got some things in them that they got to figure out, that they're not actually even sure what those things are, what those blockages are. They haven't even figured that out yet. So, unfortunately, it's don't wait around for them. Have faith. It says have faith. Have faith in that you will be okay. Trust in the process. Look, stop. So that faith card came out, and you might be like, I have faith in the relationship. No, it's saying stop. Don't do that. Have faith in the process and have faith in where you're moving toward, where you're going. Okay. And then disruption. Yeah. You have to disrupt it. You have to face that. So when you stop doing this, it's going to cause a big disruption in your life, and you need to keep faith that this is the right path you are, because the right person is in this space, like I said, in this space of like either in a workplace or a collaboration. Maybe you work together with somebody and they have a friend that you meet or something, but they can never come in if you still have all the old clutter of the old thing lying around. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
Very good. I'm going to do Vladimir. Hello. General reading. What I do have for you is what represents you right now is like having something built up. You've done something for a while and you're ready to kind of move on to it. So I don't know if you're doing this right now or you're thinking about it, but it just shows something's built up and moving on. Crossing over you in temporary energy is creativity. And this is being getting inventive ideas, and also these ideas can make some money. So I do have this great thing over you. In the future, it does show that you have a message here to hang in there. No matter what happens, great things are coming for you. I feel like just to have a positive attitude, do the law of attraction, stay close to whoever your higher power is, and things are going to just be really, really good for you. I get that you may have just had a wish come true, something that you want came in. They are showing me the Lover's card, so making choices in love and romance. They're showing me facing your fears. I get a very strong man here, and I don't know if this is you or someone that comes in. So sometimes we're looking at physical strength, or we're looking at physical, big personalities, strong opinions, and things like that. Again, this is a card of a justice theme of what's right and wrong. So I do get this person coming in priority, or this can be you. It does show me that you have high psychic ability as well, great intuition. And a time is coming up of thinking about the past, maybe bringing in a idea from the past to where you're at, or just marking a certain date. I get that you are going to go after your desires, reach your goals, make a change for the better in your home, your career, and all of that. Possibly see the world. You have this great world card. And that's what I have for you. And I have to say goodbye to everybody right now.
Alrighty, Debbie.
Okay, I'm just
Everybody say
going.
bye to Debbie.
Bye, everybody. I am going to just remove myself and let you do your magic when you end the show.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
thanks.
good. All right.
Love
Bye,
ya.
Debbie. Have a nice
Bye.
evening. Love you too. Bye. All right. Just me, you guys. Stuck with me. All right. So, um, let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't picked somebody yet. I was responding to Joof. Oh, I said Mary Ann, I would get to your question. Let me get to that real quick. I see a few yes or no questions in here, so we're gonna go through all of them. So Mary Ann Ryan, a yes no question: is the job I get related to disability access or testing the equipment needed to be independent? Are you asking if it? Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Okay, let me pull out my pendulum. If anybody else has a yes no question, go ahead and enter it in the chat. I can just go through them. You want, you have to word it in. So the wording of the question must be that the answer, so it could be answered either yes or no. And it's really easy to turn something into a yes or no question. You could be like, you know, instead of like, when will I get a job? You could specifically ask about, will I get that job that I just interviewed for? You know? So you just kind of have to reword things. But place this crystal here. So this crystal I have has a gold base. Okay, because that's it grounds it with the earth. And it's a great conductor as well. It's they say they think, or I don't know if it's been proven, but they I'm pretty sure it's been proven that the pyramids that the Egyptians built all used to be tipped, like the very tip of the pyramid was gold. The like coated, I think it was coated in gold, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those people that believes the pyramids were like energy structures that like you know, um like advanced. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation. Let me see. Mary Ann. Is the job Mary Ann gets related to disability access or testing the equipment needed to be independent? Let's see. I just have to connect with it. Okay, hold on. Okay, it is saying yes. Yes, Marianne. The answer to your question is yes. So, congratulations in advance. Let's see who else had a yes or no. Brianne Peterson, I have a fashion beauty blog. I wanted to know if it will be successful. Let's see. Brianne, I regret to inform you, no, not in the way that you want it to be. That doesn't mean it won't be successful, but I mean, we all define ourselves for our own selves what success is, and it's just not going to be in the way that you want it to be. That's not to discourage you. I want to say this. There are so many blogs. There are so many people with a fashion beauty blog, with a cooking blog, with the like the likelihood of that being the one that goes viral and blows up and is really big is like it's so small, and it's nothing to like get discouraged over, because I mean, anyone doing anything on the internet long enough consistently, the people who enjoy that thing, and there's, like I said earlier, to each his own, there's something for everybody. Just like the people who enjoy that thing will eventually come around, and consistency is key. So for example, with my YouTube channel, like I don't have a bunch of followers. I don't have like a huge page, but I continually post videos. I continually do, I am very consistent, and I got to get back on my tarot readings. But um, anyway, what I'm saying is consistency, 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 and don't get discouraged by the numbers. If you love to do it, do it. and that's what makes success. That's what brings the traffic. Like, think about it this way. Like, there's artists, right? How many music artists do you not like? Do you like this? Isn't for me. I don't like this. But guess what? Those people still have shows they're booking. Those people still have a following. Those people still have millions of people that listen to them. You know, and you don't like it. So think about it that way. It's like, have you ever heard like, it's just consistency. Continue to work at something. If you love it, continue to work at it regardless of that. But I don't see that being the thing that you get the most joy out of, or that fulfills you. So it looks like maybe you're doing that because it's easy for you, but yeah, I just don't see that being the path for you, or that doesn't truly fulfill you. So maybe examine that a little bit and reconsider. Okay, let's see who else has got a yes or no. Let's see. Will we buy our own home this year? Paula. Actually, Paula, I'm gonna please put into the chat, and I'll get back to yours. I'm gonna see if I can find another one, but please put in the chat. Are you able to buy, like, are you financially able? And you just want to know if you're gonna find something you like, or are you wanting to know if you're gonna like, be able to, or get to a place where you are financially able, and that's something that is a goal of yours and you're working toward that, and at this time you're not financially able, but you're hoping to be, and you're hoping that when you are, you will make that move. Please clarify that for me. Okay. um Jimmy Johnson is the ex that I co-parent with planning to do anything conniving I'm not aware of. Oh no. Oh no, not a conniving ex. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Jimmy Johnson, it looks like yes. Oh gosh. So don't. This is the thing about the pendulum. It's kind of vague if you ask a question like that. It's like, well, what could that be? What could this conniving thing be? I mean, like, it's a large range of things that could be, right? I'm getting intuitively, it's nothing more than just like speaking ill about, like saying like false things. Like, maybe they essentially they talk crap, they talk shit about you. Okay, like that's it. um I don't see them doing much more than that. They're just they kind of like to, okay, wait, I'm intuitively getting they like to make things difficult for you on purpose. They're resentful. So I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with that. I hope for the sake of the child, you guys can reconcile those differences and have a peaceful co-parenting experience. Okay. I do wish you the best there. Ksenia Gilman, was that my twin flame? Let's see. Ksenia, no, that was not your twin flame. Um, I don't advise if I'll just say this: a relationship is not supposed to be some emotional, confusing roller coaster where one person's running and the other one's chasing, and then there's a period of separation where one person, is not in communication with the other. That's that's not healthy. So please, if you're in a situation like that, choose yourself. Okay? That was not your twin flame. Paula, you have a different question now. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Paula, I'm going to answer your first one. I'm sorry. Let me see. Location could be a factor. Just putting in my 2 cents. Okay, fingers crossed. VA loan. Okay. Gotcha. So, will you buy our home this year? Let's see. Paula, will we buy our home this year? You guys, I can do two. I just am going down the list. I'm just going to do two more after Paula, and then I got to go. Oh, and we're going to find out our Friday Feuds poll answer. Paula, it looks like you do. So it's slightly going yes, no, but then it wiggles and it stays and it starts to maybe try and go side to side, but then it goes back to going yes, no again. So that tells me yes, you are going to, but you're hesitant. You're very hesitant. For some reason, you're hesitant about it. But that's probably just because it's like a big move, a big like thing. So that gives you like, it makes you nervous. Like that's totally normal. But there's a lot of hesitancy, or maybe there's like a pushback from your partner about it. I'm not sure, but it does look like you do find or buy your home. Okay. Let's see. Rhonda Sellers, could I be a medium for my job? Okay. Okay, Rhonda, it's hovering again from the front to back, go left to right, front to back. So what that tells me is that yes, you could be, but you do. It does look like you take this path. It's not. It's not enough to sustain. You don't like the money isn't enough to like fully sustain you. So it is one of your side. It is one of the things you do for extra additional income. There's times when it's really good, so don't be discouraged. But there's times where it is really good, and you're like, oh, this like this is going well. But then there's times where there's like lulls, and it's not. So it's not consistent enough to sustain the lifestyle you want. But it is something that you do pursue and are you do well in actually. So I wish you the best there. And Kim Lunzer, will I travel abroad this year? Kim, that's a choice. If do you want to? I think. Let's see. Hold on one second. Here, I'll do it. It's okay. That's your choice, though, Kim, if you want to. But let's see. Kim, yes, it does look like you end up making that decision and doing that. So have fun. Okay, so let's go to our poll and just take a look and see who the winner is. Hold on a second. So we're going to go over it one more time. The poll question, it was altering history. You have a time machine. You can go back in time to alter one historical event. You can either prevent JFK's assassination. You can prevent the COVID-19 pandemic. You can prevent the 9/11 terrorist attacks. You can prevent Hitler from rising to power. or you could prevent the Native American genocide, or you choose not to alter history and just leave it as it is. I think everybody knows Debbie chose this as well. So everyone, well, not everyone, but majority chose prevent Hitler from rising to power. I think that's a great choice. I think they're all great choices, but you know, I thought about not putting that one in there because I was like, this one, a lot of people will be drawn to because it's like one of the most, it's considered like the worst thing somebody's ever done by many people, you know. Although, you know, there've been dictators that have done more atrocious things and are responsible for more death than Hitler, believe it or not. It's just horrible. But, you know, either way, Hitler from preventing Hitler from rising to power. I think you all chose very well. You're using your time well in that time traveling machine. Okay. All right, you guys. We are Debbie and I. It's just me right now, but Debbie and I are here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we did not get to you this evening, we do apologize. We try to get to everybody, and it's totally random selection. So, you know, maybe come back in on Monday and let us know. We'll try to get to you then. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys and all the support. Thank you so much. We have so much fun doing this. Monday will be Mystery Monday, and Debbie and I always got some surprises up our sleeves for you guys. So stay tuned. We'll see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend and a safe weekend. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, guys.